Okay, so your pedigree for number 11 should look something like this, right? Because it says that two green-eyed parents have two green-eyed girls and a blue-eyed boy. Where do I put things? Two girls and a boy. Both girls have green eyes. The boy has blue eyes. The boy marries a brown-eyed woman. I didn't have brown. And they have a boy with blue eyes. So where do we start? Who do we know? Who's transparent? Who tells us exactly what they've got?
The one that's filled in.
The ones that are filled in, what are they?
The top one is both recessive, it's lowercase b, and uppercase G.
BBG, yeah, because to have not brown eyes, you gotta have two little b's. And to have not green eyes, but blue eyes, you gotta have little for both, right? So that applies to this one too, right? And they are gonna help us out. What do we know about anyone who has green eyes? Two little b's for sure, so that helps us out here, 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 and here. What do we know about a brown-eyed person? And one of them. They tell us the least about themselves because all we really know is one big B. Now, what can we puzzle out from those blue-eyed and green-eyed kids?
The two parents have, two grandparents both have a big B and a little G. I mean, big G and a little G.
Big G and a little G. How do we know that?
Because they have a child that has blue eyes.
Because, okay, well, let's what do we know besides the two little B's about a green-eyed person? Can we do that? One big G. So each of them, that's going to help to put that one big G in there. Now we can say, yes, what you said is these two green-eyed parents, if they've got a blue-eyed kid, it's the same game we've played the whole time, which is, where did these two little B's come from? They came from here and here. Yeah, so we know mom and dad for sure. Do we know the kid's second G? These girls. Do we know if they have a big G or a little G? I don't think we do. Right? Because it could have been two big G's from mom and dad, or it could have been big G, little G, either way. So that's got to be a question mark there and there. Okay, let's work on this parent here, the brown-eyed one. What do we know?
There's a little B.
Little B because this happened, right? So that one of those came from here. The other one had come from here. Good. What about the G's? Do we know there's a big G? We don't. Do we know there's a little G? This is rare that you see this, but our question mark for this one is going to go in the first spot for the G. Because we know there's a little G because this happened. But we don't know if he was hiding a big G because the big B hides everything. So that's as much as we know. And then they ask us one more question, which is, if one of the green-eyed daughters marries a blue-eyed man, so that would be, let's call it her. I think I get blue-eyed man. Now we know he's this. So what are the odds that I have a green-eyed child? Well, we know this means the kid, whatever they are, is going to be two little B's. For sure, 50% chance of green. What are you doing, Tyler? Are you acting weird? Okay, quit it for a minute. Okay. 50% chance at least of a big G, maybe 100 if this is a big G too. So I guess what we could say there is a 50 to 100% chance of green. That's a weird question. This makes sense. It's not hard. It's just two traits at once, a little different because they interact with each other. One covers the other one. Okay, we have one pattern left. 5 minutes. It's the easiest one. It's just we're doing it last, so it's going to be confusing just because you have so many ahead of it. Incomplete dominance is when neither allele is totally dominant. Instead, a heterozygote is going to show a blend between the two. Important that you threw that out. So the classic example of incomplete dominance is red and white flowered plants that when they're heterozygous, they show pink. Whenever you see a blend, that is your clue that it's this. And we use a different way of writing these. We don't want to use 2 different letters on this. So what we do is we use the same letter, and we put a little mark next to one of them. So for example, if we're talking about it's called a 4 o'clock plant, we use the big R for red, the big R with a little mark. Either a prime or whatever you want to call it. White. This is different from codominance. Remember, codominance, the only example you had, and the only one you're going to have. Codominance will only be blood type. And codominance means the 2 different alleles will both show up and keep their identity, right? AB has both A and B. Incomplete dominance is different because we show an in-between. So if you see 2 colors mixing, if you see, I don't know, green flowers mates with blue flowers, yellow flowers mates with blue flowers, and you get green flowers, it's going to be this. If you see tall individual mates with short individual and they're all medium size, it's this. Whenever you see a blend, it's incomplete dominance. And incomplete dominance is when that habit of always writing down what the alleles mean starts to really help. Because you're going to forget which one has the mark and which one doesn't. Let's do one practice. Same example, okay, red and white, and let's say R is red, R with the mark is white. Predict the phenotypic ratio of offspring if a red and a pink flowered plant are mated. Go ahead and give it a shot. Should be easy. It's just a simple Punnett square, right? It's just red, which would be 2 big R's, and then pink would be 1 each. It's asking for the phenotypic ratio. What's the phenotypic ratio in here? Oh, I'm still writing. Sorry, Chris. 1 to 1, what to what? Exactly. So 2 of these are red, 2 of these are pink. That reduces to 1 to 1, and we do have to specify, since there's 3 different phenotypes, red, white, and pink. We got to say that this is 1 to 1, red to pink. That is all there is to it. The incomplete dominance. Your clue is to be watching out for the blend. If you see this way looking mating with this way looking, and it's an in-between looking bunch of kids, it's this. Tomorrow, I promise, I'll lay these all out side by side so that we can see how you recognize when it's sex-linked, when it's codominance, when it's incomplete dominance, all that. We'll do that tomorrow. For tomorrow, your homework is the last 2 questions on that big set of problems. Go ahead and get those out, the ones we just looked at. It's 6 and 7 on genetics problems 4, Roman numeral 4. 6 and 7, those are the incomplete dominance ones. And then I have impulsive for you, of which you can cross out one question that I'll tell you. We are cutting off one concept. All right, take a look. Chapter 14, sample essay questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the back, it is number 6. You can go ahead and cross out number 6 on the sample essay questions. That is homework due Wednesday. Okay, so sample essays due Wednesday. Numbers 6 and 7 on genetics problems 4. Those are due tomorrow. Rewind. Tomorrow, the 2 problems, 6 and 7. Thursday, test day, sample essays are due. Got it? Sorry. Thursday, sample essays, Thursday test. Tomorrow, 6 and 7 from genetics problems 4. And tomorrow we'll do a Kahoot and kind of a review of all these patterns of the parents. Yes, you did that, right? Good job. Maybe we'll check it. Yep. Cool. Sprint over. You have 5 minutes.